use me to clear up this confusion that some Christians experience in mixing false sciences with the truth of your word. I pray that I can present it in a clear way, and that your Spirit be with me. I pray in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
So today, I'm not going to be talking about just evolution, but something that goes by the name of theistic evolution. And this is a belief that tries to combine the God of the Bible with the teachings of evolution. And many Christians are deceived in this way, in that they think that the Word of God is compatible with millions of years and changing forms and all of these differences. But we're going to delve into some of these things, and the first thing I'd like to do is open the Word of God and see what it testifies of regarding the creation that God has made in this world. We can go together to the book of Hebrews, chapter 11. And in the 3rd verse, we can read, "Through faith we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of God, so that things which are seen were not made of things which do appear." So this is clearly saying that God created that which we see out of things that just were not seen. This is a very different account than how evolution presents it, and very different than this hybrid of evolution and creationism that some people believe. So, the first general conclusion that people come to is they go right to the book of Genesis, and they say, see, Genesis says, in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. And I'm like, yeah, sure, I'm a theistic evolutionist. I believe in God and evolution. I believe He created the earth. Great. But then you go on to say, if you're reading with me, we see God said that there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and there be waters from the waters. They're fine with that. But when you get to verse 5, you see that, and God called the light day, and the darkness He called night, and evening and the morning were the first day. It's this word day that is problematic to these theistic evolutionists. They take this word day, which is clearly defined here as evening and the morning, and they make it equal question mark. They make it equal millions of years, they make it equal billions of years, and we can look together. If you are a Christian who believes that the Bible is inspired, and that this is the inspired word of God, you cannot believe that this day is a question mark of millions of a long time, and also believe that the Bible is true. And we can see this right in the book of Genesis. So, if you'd open the Genesis with me, I'd like to go through what happens on each day, really quick. So, if you could help me fill out like what God created each day, that would be very helpful. Let's start with day 1. What do you make?
Light.
All right, so light. All right, what about 2?
Firmament and waters.
All right, so the sky and waters. And day 3?
Those lights, the actual lights in the heavens of the sun.
Grass and the earth.
Yeah, so day 3 is the grass and the earth.
That was all the same way.
Grass, earth, so this is the day where He made plants, like all the plant life and vegetation. And then day 4,
The stars, sun, and
so
the moon.
moon, sun, and stars. And day 5,
That was the birds and the fish.
so
Creatures of the air and the creatures of the sea.
The great whales.
the birds and the fish. And then day 6,
Man and woman.
mankind and the mammals.
alright, and then he blessed the seventh day. Alright, so right from Genesis 1, we're going to see that this day cannot be a question mark because there's several problems. The first problem is if there's question mark of time in between grass, earth, and plants and the creation of the sun, then if this is millions of years, these plants are all going to be dead by the time the sun's ever created. Secondly, there's another component of plants that is really important to their health, and that's pollination. And it's not until this day when man and the land animals and the creeping things of the earth, when you get your bees and all the stuff that's like going to be pollinating the plants. So without this, if this is millions and millions and millions and millions of years before there's ever anything to pollinate the plants, these plants are just like extra dead. And then what is everything that life would be based off of? Bees would be dead, and this would be that no man wouldn't exist because they would have nothing to eat. So therefore, if this day is not one literal day, if this day is some question mark that is something different than the Bible teaches, then all of life would just not exist.
Amen.
So when this concept of theistic evolution, of mixing this false science with creationism, is completely an error. And what some people call theistic evolution is really atheistic evolution. Because you cannot believe in God of this Bible and agree with the teachings of this doctrine of the false sciences. So that's the core of the message I'd like to share, and it just presents a simple way that if anyone you meet has this belief, they can look just to the beginning of the Bible, and you can show them how everything lines up. So let's close with a word. Father, I thank you again for the clarity of your word and the opportunity to share this message, and I pray that it may be a blessing to those who hear it. I pray in Jesus' name. Amen.